Hi and welcome to the Girlfriend's Lounge. My name is Marcy and today I'm going to be sharing some items that I picked up at Dollar Tree. On my video on Thursday, for Twinchy Thursday, I said that today's video would have an announcement, and the announcement is I'm going to do a giveaway. As soon as I hit 2,000, I will do another video. My plan is to make as many packages as I can with the supplies, and then I'll do another video, and on that video I'll show you exactly what you're getting in that box. So I hope that makes sense. I picked up some items with this in mind. So the first item I have is these paper portfolios. There's 3 in a package, and I should have taken the okay, so there's 3 in a package, and they're just regular portfolios. So I picked up 2 of those. There's a red, blue, and black, and then there's a pink, gray, and in like a green. Sorry about the lighting. It is later in the day. Our internet went out. We haven't had internet for 24 hours. I haven't had a phone for 24 hours. So it's just, we're having some fun. So my intention was to get this up earlier today, and that didn't happen. So the other thing I picked up were these calendars. I think there's one more, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But these are the images. I hauled these before, but I don't think I posted that video yet. That was like at the beginning of July, and then I had some things where I had to kind of take a step back for a moment. But the calendar part detaches so that you just have the image. So that is a nice feature about the with these. I picked up this calendar option, and I don't know, that for some reason this reminds me of Arizona, because in New Mexico. And so here are the images in this set. I believe there were 4 options in this, and I know I picked up each of them. I think the 4th one was like a motivational one. So I'll show you that when I get that out of the bag. It's kind of a big haul, so I apologize. I picked up some of these coloring books. And there's a Botanical Bliss, Cozy Cottage Retreat. And then I picked up some of these sheet protectors, some wax paper, and some parchment paper. There are 6 of the Pill and Seal craft envelopes. There is a sketchbook. Sorry for the glare. And then 80 sheets of this grid paper. I also picked up a jumbo scribble pad, and all of these, I think I got 2 or 3 of each one. Here is I haven't seen this before, but I haven't looked for it either. So there's 20 sheets of packing paper. There is these art pad, and so they're nice large sheets. I picked up a set of the poster board, and there are, I think there's 6 pieces in here. I picked up, I think 3 of these, and I'll stop saying I picked up because obviously I picked it up. So there's 8 file folders in this. There's 5 of the large manila envelopes. And then I had not seen these coin envelopes. It has been a long time since I've been to Dollar Tree, but there is 15 in the large pack. And so you could, they're nice size. And then I picked up each of the sizes. So this was the medium. Sorry, my puppy is barking. I picked up a medium and then this small. Some paint brushes. And there were 3 different sizes for these. So there's 6 of the large hooks, 8 of the medium hooks. And then I think the smallest one had 10, but as soon as I find it, I'll let you know. They had some tags, and there are 20 in a package. There's also A2 cards and envelope set. There's a 10 piece, so you get 10 each. Some flashcards, some paper clips, and these are the jumbo size. There's a hole punch, just a standard hole punch, a stapler set, and some Velcro. This was another item that I haven't seen at mine, but again, I haven't really looked. The one thing I was looking for that I didn't find were the disc key rings. I have some vintage ones actually right here. And I was looking for, I like to keep my vintage stuff separate from new items because I use them differently. I use them the same way, but I just like to keep the vintage stuff separate. And then there are note cards. I got a bunch of different ones. Some have 4 cards in them. Some have 6, and I think one even had 8. So that one's another 4. That one has another 4. That one has 6. So that one. Love this one. Actually, I love all of them, but there's that one. There's that one. And then there were the manuscript tablets. Oh, here is the other. This was one of those organizers. I love these. They're really fun to like tea dye, coffee dye, watercolor dye. Here is the 4th wall art calendar. And so here are the options. There were 2 of the treat bags that they were new to me. So I picked up 1 each of those. I think these are the number 10 envelopes. These have the press and seal, and there's 30 in there. Some scissors. And then there's 60 of these bright tags. I picked up these. I saw G. Kerr use these to wrap. She was using her ribbon on like little cards, and then she was putting that in there to like keep it affixed instead of using like a pin or a kind of a clamping clip. I picked up some embroidery floss, some watercolors. I think these are the number 9 envelopes, and you get 40 in here. Then I picked up some 4x6 index cards. There is, I will add her name to the screen here, but she took the 4x6 and cut it in half and made index card tabs on them. They were really cute, so I'll link her video and her name. And then there's some colored index cards, and then some regular index cards. These are just the 3x5. Here is another smaller version of the tags. And then I found some of these jumbo paper clips. There was 10 in a pack, and some fabric. And I got a plaid. They also had the craft card in envelope. I found some keyring options for little tumblers. I have an idea for those. And then I picked up this little metal pencil case. Some of the baker's twine. And then I love the balloon dots. I do balloon arches as well for when we do parties. And so I always, anytime I see those at Dollar Tree, I grab them because they're also great for crafts. I found another box of the Unogo, some Venom, Batman, Superman, Avengers, and Harry Potter. This is something that I'm going to be using real soon. Let's see, I did it again. Phase 10 and Marvel Heroes. And then they had some ribbon out for Halloween. I picked up a few of those. For school supplies, I picked up each of the pencil cases. So there's this one. And I found each of the colors for each of these options. And here's the last one in the glitter packet. And then for this mesh bag, they had this kind of a pinky peach color, a green, lilac, and blue. And then in the clear, they had this yellow, like neon yellow, orange, green, and I think there's a blue one. Oh, pink maybe. And then for the zippered kind of iridescent, they have a blue. Looks like I got two blue. And a pink and a purple. And I thought these were really cute. So they're the kind of like the puffier. They have orange, pink, green, and purple. So they have the little, let's see if we can get this to work in here. So they're like little cube bags. And then I found some mini. This was neat, so let me open this. So you can put it right in here. And then you can use this for your phone. I found these erasers, a mini, another mini, and then these they're kind of dupes of the, oh, I forget what they're called, but my daughter got me a set of them. Here is another mini, another ribbon, another set of erasers, another, this is a puffy mini sticker, and then more erasers, And then I thought this was cute. I have an idea for it, but I'll try it and see if it works. And oh, here's 2 more stickers. Or not stickers. 2 more eraser sets. And then there I picked up some Scotch tape, and then this little, I'm gonna see if I can put washi tape in here and have like a couple of sets and just change out whatever I'm using at that time. And then they had 3 of these. Let me open it for you. Right there. There's 2 in a pack. And I think there was 3 colors, but this is what it looks like. I'll set that aside. Oops, I have an avalanche here. So you have like 4 little compartments. I thought these would be really good for shipping. Andy at Froggy Ray Creations, she does a BFF mystery box. And so October is the next one. So I think I picked up an orange one and a purple one. And I thought about using this to put embellishments in for the swap. And then the other item is this. You get 2, and the same thing. I got these for swaps. I've gotten those a few other times. I always forget to do the haul videos on things that I purchase. And because I'm not advocating to go out and buy stuff, but if you are in need, then this is what Dollar Tree has to offer. The other thing I bought, and I don't know if you can see this. So this is a Caddy, like it's in the Learning Tree section, but we use these as Starbucks carriers. So usually when we go to Starbucks, or when I worked, somebody would do a Starbucks runs and the cups fit in here perfectly. So they're, it keeps them a lot sturdier than those flimsy drink carriers that they try to give you. And then I saw this box, and this is another Caddy. This has a long compartment here and then 3 short ones. I thought this might be nice to do from if I'm working on a project that I want to take upstairs and downstairs. I have that. And then I've seen other people haul these, other YouTubers, and I found one. And so it has a separate pull-out container, and then all of these little compartments that you can use. And then this sets back in on the top and then closes up nicely. So that is the haul for today. If I haven't uploaded the other video, I will do that as well. Maybe tomorrow or Monday. And then for so in Thursday's video, I announced that today's video would have like an announcement in it. And the announcement is I'm going to do a 2K giveaway. And I went to Dollar Tree specifically to get some junk journal items that can be used. And so I'm going to put together a few boxes. So when you subscribe, right now I'm at 1,607 subbies. And so when you are a new subscriber, I want you to, if you could, add the number that you are. So if you're 1608, then you'll add your name and then 1608, and then that way I know that you are interested in participating in the giveaway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down some of the items to like disperse amongst definitely 2 boxes, but I hopefully can disperse it to maybe even 4 or 5 boxes. I'll do another video showing you what exactly is in the box, and then at that time I'll do a drawing. So I hope that is clear. And so if you are watching this video and become a new subscriber, you'll put what subby number you are, and then you'll need to be a public subscriber, and I appreciate all the new subscribers that I've gotten, and I appreciate everyone that has stayed and been with me from the start. I appreciate you so much, and I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm thinking in October, November, I'm kind of wanting to do a swap. I'm leery about doing that because as soon as I say something, then things just kind of like go sideways. But I would really like to do a swap, and then that way I can get to know those of you that participate even better. And it won't be anything major, maybe like a ATC or a pocket letter or something like that. So, or not a swap. I think it's a challenge. The swaps are when you exchange with another person, and then the challenges are you just send in the thing. So I'll have more details when I kind of determine how I want to do that. So that will be later, but just kind of like a heads up. And I hope you have a magnificent day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.